What up, though? I'm Fats.
I'm Tree.
Welcome back to another edition of Fats and Tree. Today we're going to talk about is tips to save time on a cruise.
Stick around towards the end, and we have a bonus tip.
First, we're going to talk about is download the app.
The Carnival Hub app. Go ahead today, after this video, and go to your app store and look for the Carnival Hub app. I will insert the picture here, and that way you'll know what it looks like. And download that today. That way you will save time on your next cruise.
Because you'll know everything you need to do from the Carnival Hub. Next, we're going to talk about is do the online check-in before your cruise.
So there is a portion, if you download the Carnival Hub app, you can manage your booking, put your booking number in and your last name, and your cruise will pop up. It will give you a countdown on to when your cruise starts. So once you got the countdown going and you know how many cruise days it is before you start cruising, then you can go ahead, it'll tell you that you can sign in, I think it's a month before your cruise, and you can go in and do the online check-in. Just pretty much putting in all your information, your passport. If you don't have a passport, you can put your birth certificate in. When you take your birth certificate, make sure you have a ID, because the birth certificate don't show who you really are. So make sure you have your ID, and then it will ask you what time will you come to the port. So you have to tell them, okay, well, I'm flying in the day before, which you should not do. And you leave from your area at 8 in the morning, and you're supposed to be in Miami by 1. So you'll probably tell them you're going to check in at 2. It's just an example. That's not true. You should be there way before 1 and 2 o'clock. But again, the Carnival Hub app. Make sure you check in. You can do the check-in there. And also, if you don't want to do the check-in, because the check-in from the Carnival Hub app will take you to carnival.com. Just log in and check in early.
Next up is going to be the pre-book packages.
So the pre-book packages are most of the packages that Carnival offer. You can pre-book them. For example, you can pre-book a drink package, your picture package. You can pre-pack a lot of the packages ahead of time. That way you know if you're a picture taker, go ahead and get your picture package. They have different ones that will fit your need. Nobody's saying go and get the $400 and $500 package. They have one less than that. Just take a look at it. Go on carnival.com and it will tell you everything. It's best to go ahead and pay for it ahead of time. They also got the spa package. If you you need a massage, that comfort, go ahead and look at what the massage is. I think prior to you booking, it will tell you if you book a spa package now, you'll get 10% off. So if you're booking, go ahead and check that out. Next, you want to research the shore excursions and the ports of call. So each port of call has a shore excursion. You can book it prior on carnival.com, which most people do, because in the event something happens, like if the transportation is late, or they can go ahead and give you your money back. Now, if you wait, yes, or you late coming down. Now, if you book it outside of Carnival, then you're on your own. Be sure and research the port of calls, because it might be more than just excursions on the port of calls. A lot of people like the foods, the drinks, so just research the ports. You can put in the ports on your Google app and just go Bahamas, things to do in Bahamas. It'll tell you. Things to do in Bimini. It'll tell you. So you can also research the ports like that.
And you can research your excursions too.
Yeah.
And you can check the price before you get on. It tells you. You can go up and down on the slide of your phone And I'll show you where they have different types of excursions. There's not just 1 and 2, they have maybe 6 or 7 different types of excursions.
Yes.
So that way you know which one you want and what one suits your family well.
Yes. Next, we're going to talk about the daily planner. There's a daily planner that Carnival provides of all the activity that's going on. If you go on the app, you can see the whole week of activities. But if you wait to get on guest services for them to print it out, they're going to print it out daily. So you want to make sure you know what's going on. There's a lot going on that ship, and it's a lot to do, and you want to make sure you are part of the fun. That's why they call it the fun ship.
The fun ship.
Because you're going to have fun. I think on our last cruise, we got like 2 hours of sleep a day. And we was on there 5 days. We got only 2 hours of sleep. We was up at breakfast like 6 or 7.
Ready for our excursions.
Getting out, going to our excursions. Once we got back on the ship, we had lunch. I wanted to take a nap. We could not. But we headed to the next activity. Bingo, whatever. Next thing I know, it was dinner time. We do anytime dining, so you can go between 6 and 9. I usually try to get there at 6 because with all the activities, the comedy show, the Broadway shows, they all start about 8 o'clock. So if I go in at 6, if they take their time or they slow in the dining room, the main dining room, then I have time. Put it on my app. I want to see the Broadway show. It'll start lurking me 30 minutes to an hour, telling me it's getting ready to start. So I have to put the press on them. I'm getting ready to go to the show. I need y'all to hurry up. So it's good to have.
Yep. Next up is visit the guest service when it's less busy.
Yes. Once you get on that ship, don't go to guest services.
Well,
Try
you
to
won't
wait.
get there no way.
Try to wait until
Because the line is all the way down the hall.
Yeah. You want to try to wait until later in the night. Maybe about 8, 9, 10. Because they're open 24 hours. So when I go, I try to do 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't know if you can do that, but or 12 or 11, maybe I'll jack the time down to 12 or 11.
Because most of the time, people that go to guest service, they either going up there, they even put money on a card. You can do that before you get on the ship.
Yes, once you
that way you don't have
head
to worry
to the
about
ship,
that.
you can do that then. When you head, and sometimes they'll direct you. You need to go to the back and to this ladies in the back, and they'll help you put money onto your card if you do a cash account. And then sometimes if you have money on your card, like the last time we had $500 on ours, so they didn't even direct us. But I told them that I wanted to go in the back and put some money onto my account. So they did. They directed me back there. And the lady was like, you don't have to. I said, ma'am, I'm not standing in no long line and no guest services talking about some money. And they also have a kiosk on 2 floors. I think one is by guest services and the other one is by the fun shop, wherever the fun shop, in the hallway. You will see a kiosk and it will tell you, you can put your money on that. That stays long too.
Yeah, because if you're a first-time cruiser or second or third, you're going to have to wait in that long line. But if you're platinum or diamond, you
It's
already
a
know the
separate line.
You can go straight on to the front.
Yeah. So just be mindful that guest services is busy at certain times.
Next is use a travel agent.
The reason why they say use a travel agent, especially if you're a first-time cruiser, because they know the ins and outs and they can navigate you through your cruise without you worrying about what you should do and how you should do it. So a travel agent is very experienced, and most of them, they've been on 20, 30, 40, 50 cruises. Land 40, 50 of those. So they pretty much give you their experience on what they've done, and you can ask your questions to them. Like, what do I do once I get on the ship? They'll let you know what you need to do. That way you're not worried about what you should do, how you should do it, what you should pack, all that. There are packing videos, and also there are, because we have one, and look at ours. We're going to insert it in the back of this video so that you will know the packing video. And also there's packing lists, checklists. Get a hold to one of those. That way you can have an idea of what to pack, from your clothes to your essentials of your soap and all that. So you want to try to get a packing list so you'll have an idea of what to pack.
Next up is make sure you register your kids early into the camps and stuff on the ship. So at night when it's time you want to go dancing, you can put your kids in the camp. Then when you finish, you can go back and get your children. And they'll watch over them. Because we used to have her little brother, he used to travel with us. And they made sure he was safe and everything, but...
He used to love it.
Yeah.
He used to love it. My kids too. They used to love it. Every time we cruise or went on a trip, Mom, did you register us for the camps? They love to meet new people. And it's part of your cruise fare. So, there's some that's not a part, and they'll let you know. But most part, it's a part of your cruise fare. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know how we're doing. We enjoy bringing
hit that notification
the
bell.
Yes, hit that bell so you'll be notified every time we drop another video.
Mm-hmm.
The bonus tip for today is make sure that you save time on your next cruise. Waste a lot of time trying to figure out what to do next.
So be reminded, watch those videos. That's where you get your good information from.
And that's why we bring them to you. That way you won't be lost and you have an idea of what to do. Thank you.